Having a good day. I always feel like I need to move it a little bit backwards because I feel like I'm huge on the camera. It doesn't really matter, does it? Hello, hello, hello. Another mission. Another amazing, another exciting. And I was thinking about today, my first kind of thought about breathwork. I remember just adjusting everything. I remember when I first time thought about breathwork. It's obviously we all breathing, and it obviously been around for a long time, but maybe conscious breathing wasn't, and breathwork as on its own wasn't as popular as you know, for such a long time. And I remember when I was like thinking, oh my god, and I seen all these videos and it was like and I was like, this is exhausting just looking at this. This is ugh. And I remember my friend who's also a therapist, and she has a group with like meditation, and she was doing breath work, and it was a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago, and she was like, oh my god, I created this group, why don't you join us, why don't you try some breath work with us? And I was like, no thank you, no thank you. And I was always had this idea of breath work being really difficult, being really and it's not. And the more I learn about it, the more I do it, the more it becomes natural, becomes the more benefits I can see. And I thought, I have to tell you about this. I have to introduce you to it. And I know you're saying, B, I breathe every day, all the time. I do it even when I sleep without thinking about it. So why do you need to talk about it, right? I do, because most of us are doing it incorrectly, and most of us is just a shallow breathing. Most of us is so I just want to introduce you to it. I want to show you how to do it properly. I want to tell you a little bit more about it, and to actually make you aware that just with breathing we can actually control the anxiety. We can actually, hopefully, it always sounds like that when you were doing things and your laptop was absolutely fine all day, and now it's like, oh, I'm gonna do some breathing. Literally, he's like I don't know why I did that. Anyway, I feel like I'm rushing here. Breathing. There is different types of breathing. There is different reasons for breathing. There is different techniques for breathing, but there is different little things that we can do every single day to bring ourselves back, to actually help ourselves and to control it. Because remember, it's all about control. Okay, we're always in control, and it's for us to get the control back, to go back. Okay, this is what I'm doing. This is what's happening. Okay, hold on a second. I'm having an anxiety attack. I'm having a panic attack. Oh, whoa. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Okay, I'm going to take back the control. I'm going to slow down the breathing. And you know all this. But I want to tell you about conscious breathing all the time. Not just when we have an anxiety attack, when we're having a panic attack, when we are stressed out, okay? It's a day-to-day breathing. It's just, you know, when you're sitting down, when you're having a conversation, when you're watching TV. This is the kind of breathing I'm talking about today, okay? So, a little bit of background story. So, all of us have two different nervous systems, okay? And we have them both. We use them both all the time. So one is called sympathetic nervous system, and the sympathetic is the one, the flight and fright mode, and this is where we spend the most of time, right? So it's not just when you have an anxiety attack, it's not just when you have a stressful day, but that nervous system is activated even when you have a heated conversation with your partner, when something made you angry at work, when you're rushing. Let's say there is I don't know, there is traffic or anything like that, and this nervous system is activated, and you will notice that automatically your breathing becomes shallower. It's like even, you know, when you have activities, when you go into the gym, you know, there is a shallow breathing. Yeah, I don't know, during sex, different kind of breathing where you have parasympathetic. Is that what it's called? See, I just want to make sure. Oh, parasympathetic, yeah, exactly. So, what am I saying here? Sympathetic is the fight and flight, the wrong one, and parasympathetic. Why could I not even remember this? Parasympathetic. Parasympathetic is the digest one. Okay, so we've got two. There is a bad one, there is a good one, yeah? You can read what they're called. So the bad one is the fight and flight mode. Fight and flight. Oh, I can't speak today, guys. You know why? Because I'm rushing. Because I've got the breath work at 7 p.m. And that's why I'm just like, and relax. So there's two nervous systems. Let's go back to the beginning. Sympathetic, the flight or fight mode. That is the go, 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 go. Okay. And this is the shallow breathing, which is okay. And this is where we live most of the time. And there is a parasympathetic, Jesus Christ. The other one where is rest and digest. And this is the one where you just relax. You activate that by resting, by sleeping, but most of our time we spend in the other one. And we make decisions out of that mode, that go, 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 go mode, okay? Now imagine that them two are like in the car. You've got brake and you've got gas, and they can't work together. They need to be one or the other. And because we in the gas most of the time, there is no balance, okay? That's why we're out of balance, that's why we stress out, that's why we're anxious, that's why so those two nervous system can be actually regulated, can be brought back just by breath alone. That's what I'm trying to explain here, okay? So I want you to do today with me a couple of breathing exercises to prepare you to do breath work, because we're going to do a proper breath work session, which will be 40 minutes an hour. Not this week, because I don't think we are there yet, but that's why I wanted today just to introduce you, just to bring you back to kind of conscious breathing, to kind of slow down, that's for sure, and be aware. Okay, oh, hold on a second. Oh, this is what I'm doing. This is why I'm breathing like that. Okay, so do it with me. We're going to do breath for 6. So each of them we're going to do for 6. So we're going to do 3 different things. First one I want to do is just mouth. So it's going to be okay, and we're going to do 6. So 6 in, 6 out. I will count for you. Now we're going to do breathing with your nose, breathing out with mouth. So breathing in is 1, breathing in 2. Okay, so we're going to do 6. And then the last one I want to do just breathing in from nose, by nose alone. So, but I'm not talking here, because what we do is the shallow breathing when we're breathing in with your nose, but we do, yeah? But we're going to do, if you want to touch your belly, breathing in and do a belly breath. So it's going really, really deep. And you will feel your belly going up. And this is breathing in and breathing out through your nose. Okay? Ready? And then I will explain what's going on and what to concentrate on and what's the good one to have it all the time. Okay, so we're starting with the mouth. We're doing 6, okay? So let's just ground ourselves. So breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. And breathe out for 3, 2, 1. Let's do it again. Breathing in for 3, 2, 1. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Breathe out. You guessed it. For 3, 2, 1. Okay. So mouth only. And we do it for 6. You might feel the rush, okay? You might feel lightheaded. You might feel a tingling in your body, okay? This is conscious breathing. When you're breathing in, but you breathing in quite quickly, that you breathing in the oxygen, you're giving out the carbon dioxide, but in order for your body to absorb the oxygen, you need that carbon dioxide. But if you breathing it out, there isn't enough of carbon dioxide to actually take in the O2, take in and absorb it. That's why you're feeling lightheaded. That's why, and this is your hyperventilation. And this is what happens when you have a panic attack. This is what happens when you have anxiety attack, okay? When you're really stressed out. And this is what happens to your body, and that's why you go lightheaded. That's why you have, your head is spinning, because that exchange between the oxygen and carbon dioxide doesn't flow, okay? That's why we need to slow it down. That's why we need to do this consciously. This breathing is great for breath work, for proper breath work. When we do it, there is different types and styles of breath work. So what I do, and what I will do in a second, is when we do to the music, and it's fantastic. So for when you want to release some stuck emotions, when you want to go higher to a different level, when you want to go somewhere else, when you want to let go of some patterns that you have, when you want to actually go to your higher consciousness. It's a little bit deeper, maybe sound a little bit woohoo, but it's about spirituality. And if you have some questions, everything is in your subconscious mind. This is a fantastic tool to actually speak to your subconscious mind, go somewhere higher. But you will experience, the tingling, you will experience being lightheaded, because you literally physically hyperventilating, and you need to, at some point when you come out of it, get this balance of, okay, I've got enough oxygen, but I also have enough carbon dioxide to allow me to actually absorb the oxygen into my body, okay? And that's why when you balance it, it's like, okay, so that's one. Now, second one is we're going breathing in through nose, breathing out through your mouth. So we're going to do it for 6 again. That wasn't it. So breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth. Okay. Okay, I feel a little bit lightheaded because it was fast. This is the one where you do with yoga, with conscious breathing. When you do meditation, this is when you're breathing in through your nose, breathing out through your mouth, okay? But you should do it quite slowly, quite calm. And like I said, great for meditation, great for yoga, great for calm you down as well. So after the anxiety attack, after the panic attack, breathing in consciously, breathing out, breathing in, and then counting. Again, I will give you another technique to calm yourself down with that breathing. But yeah, that's another one to consciously be aware. Okay, this is what I'm doing. And when you want to calm yourself down after the feeling a little bit panicky, there you want to observe the breath, okay? And you want to observe it when it's coming into your nostrils. And you feel it in your nostrils. Okay, where is it going now? So you're taking the attention from the panic attack, you're taking the attention from the anxiety attack to counting the breath, to thinking consciously, where is my breath right now? Oh, I can feel it here. I can feel it going down. Oh, I'm going to just breathe it out, breathing out, breathing out. Oh, I can feel it rising up, rising up. It's going through my mouth. Okay. So you taking consciously, taking the attention of something else, what's in your mind, taking it to your breath, and then counting, which is fantastic to calm you down, to calm your body down. And it's also sending the signals and balancing the air in your body, and it's like, and sending to your brain, I am safe, I am safe, I am okay. And this is how you calm yourself down, with doing conscious and slow it down. So breathing in, breathing out. And if you can hold it in the middle for breathing in, then hold it and breathing out. And the best tool is to breathe out for quite a bit, hold it. Let's say, I don't want to give you the technique right now. So breathing in for a bit, hold it for a little bit, and then breathing out for a lot longer. Okay. And this is how you calming yourself down, just with the breath, Okay. And then the last one is, I want you just to do it through nose, but we're going to do this consciously, we're going to do it slowly, and we're going to do the belly breath. Okay, so if you want to hold your hand here, and you know, this is normally how we breathe, and it just goes here. Yeah, can you feel it? Your chest is rising. But what I want you to do, put your hands on your belly, and I want you to feel and do it so deeply that it's actually going into your belly. So okay, we're going to do it for 6. Do it with me. Ready? Breathing in and breathing out through your nose. Okay. And if you notice the last one, again, I feel a little bit lightheaded because it was too fast. I should have done this when I have a little bit more time and I can just relax, I'm not rushing. This is the one, the last one is the one that you should be breathing, okay? Try to notice and try to catch yourself when you're walking, when you're sitting, when you're watching TV. What do? Do you breathe with your mouth? Do you breathe with your nose? So the more we can do it with our nose, but I'm not talking about the shallow breathing. Remember, we are trying to consciously increase the flow of oxygen and expanding everything in our body. The more oxygen you have, the better you feel, the more blood circulates better in your body, and all these conscious decisions. So then you have the 2 nervous system, okay? The more consciously you're breathing through your belly, then your body, it calms down and goes through this flight or fight to go to rest and digest mode, and then it calms you down. It's like, okay, and then you automatically, you calm, you collect it, you just like, okay, I'm in a safe place, I'm in a safe mode. And the more you can do it, the more consciously you can do it, you calming everything in your body, and you're calming everything in your mind. And the more you're sending signals to your mind, I am safe, I am, you know, nothing is happening right now, I'm calming myself down. Guess what? Your body, your mind is getting used to it. It's like, okay, this is the normality now. I'm not anxious anymore. And you can see, this is what you can do with your mind, with your body, with just conscious breathing. You don't, honestly, I keep saying this, that we don't need medication. We just need the power of our mind. We just need conscious breathing, conscious everything what we do, to do it in a conscious way, to do it for our benefit. This is our body. This is our beautiful body, our mind, our brain. It's all ours. And we can use it. We can use it just the way we want it, okay? So here is today just the introduction to breathing and how it works. I'm sorry if it feels a bit rushed. It wasn't my intention, but I finished with a client quite late. and just wanted to make sure that I'm jumping in before 7 o'clock. And then, yeah, it's been a long day, but it's a lovely day. But hopefully that helps, hopefully it makes sense, and hopefully you can start doing a little bit more conscious breathing. And when we are in this, you know, rest and digest state of mind, the nervous system, we make completely different decisions. We are calm, we are collected, we're not rushing. It also connects with how we eat, how we drink, how we behave. There is so many things connected just to breathing. But again, I will touch on this later on. But I just wanted to introduce you to breathwork, to breathing, and how important it is, how simple it is, but how many of us do it in the wrong way. Okay, please do let me know if this was beneficial, if this is something that you didn't know before, if this is something that you hopefully will take further and try to make a conscious effort to start breathing. And this is just an introduction, because I would like to have a proper nice session with you. That's why I want to show you there are different techniques, there are different breathing styles, there are different things, and how it works, and to notice what happens to your body when you're doing consciously, when you breathe consciously, and how what's the best way to do it going further, and how you can control your mind, your body, and the anxiety, not your anxiety. Okay, loads of love. I shall see you tomorrow.